Saturday 22nd of August, Natarsha Domain, Parramatta Plimerton versus Norths, referee Natarsha Ganley. About probably 10 minutes into the game.
No passing.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Cheers. Professional photographer at work.
Natarsha's water boy.
Oh, are you?
I'm not wearing the bib today.
Oh, yeah.
Trevor Miller in.
Yeah, Trevor.
Go back, come blind. Come blind back.
Space out here. What's that little chip? Next mine. What's that little chip? Next mine here. Lucky got last here. Fullback's still mine here. TK, fullback's mine here. Come. Dan, come. Dan, come. Hold. Stay quick, boys, stay quick, let's go. Let's go, good boys. Go, boys. Dan, so. Tia, you got a lead, Tia? Dan, come. TK, stay fullback's mine, TK. Fullback's mine, TK. Hold. Beat him, let's go. Still my one. Hold. Fullback's mine. Hold.
So look at your head, Tash. Look where you never turned your body facing the defending team. I'd like to see you actually standing side on, facing the defending side, doing your calls, and then walking back with the ball and then pirouetting. So we'll have a chat about that. And I'll see if you do it at other scrums as well. So obviously scrum, so there's going to be an opportunity for me to have a look at your body orientation and just see what you're looking at. So we've got ParaPlim ball. Okay, we're going to watch your body orientation. And my view is if you were side on already watching and looking at the number 10, you'd be so much better. So there you haven't looked, you've turned your back on them again. Okay, I think that's a very easy fix. Good penalty whistle. So this is going to be interesting. Look where the number... Well done, because that number 10 walked right up behind you to take them. So well done in removing the mark back. So do you get paid for this role?
Hey?
You get paid for the role?
No. Was that a hit high or something? Was it? I thought it couldn't see it.
No, I didn't see the signal either.
You know, she's my son's partner.
Oh right. So I met your son.
I seen her.
So when they Tash first came down, I went round to the house and took some gear around for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm Ian Dallas, I'm the chairman of the press. This is the third time I've tried to see Tash.
Oh, we love it. You know,
Yeah, it does matter.
yeah, no, love going out for it. You know, probably this rugby's been interrupted, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you're going to have a scrum here, you watch her body orientation. So already she's looking across the paddock.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see her stand on like this, and so she's already looking at the defenders. So is it going to be no North ball? So I'd like to see her this way. So she's already looking at the ParaPlim.
Yeah.
And then when she's talking sideways, then she walks back. Right? Already at the defenders. What she's currently doing is turning. So that's going to be real. Just watch it. Just across the paddock. And now she still hasn't looked at the back. She's got the back now. Control the middle.
She was looking like that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. That's all right. Gotta give it some more this time.
So I've just met Sam's dad, your water boy today. It was nice, pleasure to meet him.
Back door to 12. Straight after 12. Okay. And again, let's go.
So is that just a free kick, or is that an opportunity to penalise? So it'd be interesting to know what your ruling was there around that free kick. So from here it didn't look like an early engaged, it looked more like the ParaPlim prop just swinging in. Good whistle, Tash. You sound like Thomas Roach's whistle. Well, good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to her. Obviously, to do one thing. I'll ask if she can talk sideways.
Talk sideways.
On scrum time, she's like that.
Yeah.
And it's ParaPlim's put in. And then she goes like this. So if you're just doing that,
A bit like what I used to do. What's the score? Who's the North?
you see where she was standing at? Down here.
Because you got to watch her finally.
Yeah, it's only the third time I've turned up. And then it looked like a stage she was monitoring it.
Oh, really? Why? Something else.
She was training with girls. And it was, she goes, nah.
That's good. Because is she on the picture?
She was, yeah. When she was up North Shore. Right. Good call, but does anyone know you're actually playing advantage?
Okay, Manus, send it. Bingo.
So see how you got trapped in front then? I think that's because initially you were too flat too early. It's got to create a presence for itself. Just being anonymous is not really. Players got to need to get confidence in it. So I'm going to look very particularly at your positioning here. So at the moment you're at the front, and I'm going to ask you about your thinking about why you're there. What are you going to achieve from there, apart from putting yourself a long, long way away? See how you're just chasing Buck around the back? I don't particularly see any reason why you needed to be at the front there. You could have been nicely at the back. Ball would have just gone in front of you. You'd have sat there and followed it instead of chasing around backsides. Who's they? Oh, you were Vincent. Who's on the other side? Oh, Natarsha. You've been out here this year? Oh, see what we in the new coverage.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Feels looking good.
Yeah. See, she could have got herself in trouble.
Chasing it out.
Instead of, all she had to do was leap in there like that, and if they'd gone at the top, or just outside, lazy. So I'm going to call that conversion, and your positioning and then what you did after it is very lazy. You did absolutely nothing, and nearly turned into a very dangerous scenario for you if that ball had just slid past the post one way or another, because you were in no position to be able to make an accurate call. Coming in, thinking about being side on, side on. Face the edge, face the defence.
Dan, come.
Still see everything.
Come, Dan.
Yeah.
Dan, come. Salil.
Body orientation here.
Neil, Dan, come!
So, another good position to look at your body orientation and whether you look at the defending back line at all. Yep. So we're going to change that very simply, I think. Yeah, nice transition there. So just look at what happened there and where your body positioning was and where you were running to the next phase and what you had to do to get there. So if you had moved back facing the defenders, coming back with the ball, and then it had gone out to that left-hand side, you'd have just been able to move across nicely and whatever eventuated there. Obviously this time he dropped the ball, but another day he may not have. So you got into trouble in just staying there? Just come back to the ball and then just move down and then she could have scored. Yep. Yep. Or if he kicked it, she could just come straight again.
But her tendency at scrum is to come out and then go back onto the defending side rather than go back to the attacking side.
Yeah. Whereas if she started like that, thank you, Ken, and then she could come back like that, come out. Well, no, they're obviously going that way, just come straight to there, and then.
Only when you get in trouble doing that is when number 8 runs it.
Yeah, but then if you're knowing that, so here's the scrum, you come back on the angle.
I always just have that hesitancy when the 8 runs it between if he's going to pass it straight away to the 9 or if he's going to continue running it.
Come on us!
Go wider, so you're here, and then like I'm worried, you go now. And particularly on a good day, it's probably going to be a wider one, so you might be widest as you're going back. A shitty day, you might not. You might just give them one room to slip down the inside. it's going to play a bit of a part. Should
Yeah.
make it easier kicking down into the...
Going the other way. It was such a nice day in town today. But
This morning was beautiful, yeah. Particularly out in the valley. It looks like Mark and I played golf this morning. Beautiful.
we're about to.
Manor Park. There's no wind over there this morning.
Yeah.
Just quiet as.
What was the last time? Oh no. I got 41 or 42 on the phone.
Okay.
Be just about.
Must be close. Yeah. Colin on Instagram says it's his 50th Prem game today.
Yeah, it is.
So if you replay that, Tarsha, I don't know how clearly I picked you up, but you had to rush and duck out of the way. It's because you just stayed where you were, really. If you had angled back out from the scrum, moving back with the ball, you'd have created space for ParaPlim to come through that gap.
Right, might go get organised.
All right.
Do you want the coach talkie thing?
Yeah, so I'll move over probably into the sideline now. So.
Sweet.
That's good.
Alright, just see you in a bit.
Right, yeah. So with it, yeah, good. Considering how much we had some, well, certainly in the Hutt Valley, had some heavy rain during the week, so this is good, Nick, isn't it? So I'm going to be interested in your running line here, Tash. So that just looks lazy to me. A lot about refereeing at this level and higher is around the perception of the referee. Running in towards the post and then looping around just looks good. Getting ball on line, all those things. Second half, score 26-3 to Norths. So already you could see the ParaPlim centre, and I saw you ask him to go back. Fantastic. Just opens your vision up. So that looked good, through into the jockey, kept your vision nice and open to the defenders, good.
Get it out wide.
Good penalty whistle, I like that, nice and loud and strong. That's going to create a presence for you on the paddock, so keep working on that whistle really loud at that penalty time. Just creates that presence. And I think we can create some more presence for you around you being a bit louder in your communication and around advantage calling. That way it'll gives confidence to the players, so they know you've picked up something. If you play through the advantage, players already know that maybe it could have been 3 from the side, 7 offside, whatever it may be, if you've had a chance to say that. And then that message got through even though you might have played away from that advantage. So the perception thing is, Tash, is for you to run much faster, get ball on line with that near post and then swing around, and it just looks like you're enthusiastic that you're onto it, that you're going to be able to make any relevant decision. It just looks good. So for a referee of your standing, I think you need to pick up on that. So this looks a much better line out positioning this time when you're that close to the goal line. Whereas in the first half, I'm sure you're at the front of the line out, at least for one on North's attacking throw. The new clubhouse. See what they've done.
It's pretty tight area. And laid 4 windows right across there.
Yeah, that's good. Some kind of a stairway up into the roof space.
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Fabulous.
Someone's going to pay.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the council is not going to. So now, really interested in your running line here, Tash. Nice creating width, well done. So when you create width, you can actually be a little bit deeper, that 1 to 2 metres, and that'll stop you feeling like you have to go through the defensive line to try and get out of the way. So that whistle could be much louder, particularly for a foul play scenario. It was okay, but I think particularly for a penalty involving foul play, it could be much, much louder. As loud as you can get it. Really create that message that that was not acceptable. just looked so much better. The players think that you're looking at them even if you might not be, just because you're facing them. They don't know where your eyes are. So my concern here, Tash, is that you're not going to be at ball in line with the post. And if it's a really close one, that one day, not today, not next week, but who knows, one day, still this season, then that ball slides one way or the other side of the post, you need to be in line. Tash! Typical referee, deaf, doesn't want to listen. I'm not listening to him.
She's got my earplug. She wanted in at half time, she said somebody's yelling.
I just wanted to give the thumbs up. The scrum position looks so good. Body orientation. Yeah, looks good.
I'll let her know next water stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've got another role now.
The other thing I've noticed, people come up to me after the game.
We don't have a lot, unfortunately.
The guys respect it, they listen to it. Just doing a lot better.
Let's say
a lot better.
Ian's loving your body orientation at scrum.
Support TK!
The local TJ's going to
Yeah.
So I get the feeling, Tash, that you're leaving too early at the kick-off time, and I'm sure the ParaPlim hooker far side was well in front of the kick at that time. I don't know if I picked it up well on the camera, but might have not quite been online well enough. So, signalling, Tash, who's that for? Is it just for the players or is it for the spectators? So I'd like to see your signalling at least at head height, if not above head height, nice and slow, so it looks nice and calm, but so it's nice and clear. Because I knew that was for holding on, but I don't think a lot of other spectators knew that was the case at all.
Brisbane Country will be level 1, Auckland will stay at level 3. Then there's a possibility that the North and South game will be here in Wellington.
General, got you.
Yeah, I think there 3 or 4 of them were clearly well in front of the kicker that time. Have a look at the replay a couple of times, see what you think, and see how you might manage that in the future.
Alex! Go, Alex!
He went to Joe and joined a clean out. He was going to clean out on a overused boy taking down to the ground. But the X-Men people, the prop was chasing the same rope. He tripped over his own man. And as he was tripping, the ABU boy was going for the clean out right on the head. It's just unfortunate. It was yeah, no. But if that X-Men didn't trip, you know. Oh yeah. But you see, I was looking at trying and I'm thinking, he's supposed to be 17, right? 17. But then when game was called, I wonder how long the ambulance took to get there. Yeah. Yeah, there was a serious injury at that woman's gala day. Serious concussion. But the ambulance didn't get there until
So I'm much happier with your line-out positioning in the second half. In the first half I just felt that there was at least one where it's an attacking line-out and you were at the front, which can get you into trouble big time, I reckon. But second half you're mostly at the back, game's just flowing in front of you, it looks much better. So I want you to work on your penalty whistle. That was okay, but I want you to make it really emphatic. I want the guy who was down this far end down here to be able to hear that it was a penalty. And here it is back to you, and I want him to turn because he goes, wow, that's a penalty. That's how loud you want it to be. That is going to create some real presence for you on the paddock.
Prospect. Working with she's got it for 3 years.
She's pretty keen, so I think she has to get needs to get more vision.
Yeah.
Create some presence for herself to have a much stronger whistle, affinity, and create some version around it. And then the guys will know that she's got things under control. So it's like the same. We've got the true offside, and then we run all the way down here.
Yeah.
So there, I felt that you could have actually got yourself much wider because the ball was coming clear and all under control. And then to continue on with what I was saying, you wouldn't have felt like you had to duck once again through the D line to get out of the way. So I think you can work on creating a lot more space when the ball is under control. Just keep that 1 or 2 metres of depth so you can scan defending back lines okay. And then as it comes out, you can flatten, or you can just pirouette, or you just stand there and let them go to run the inside line.
Hold weight.
That just looks so good. Body orientation, the scanning, they know you're watching. Looks great. But more importantly, hopefully it feels good to you. So for the future, replay that and have a look at that guy there with the red headgear on and the other North guy, and how they approached that tackle ball situation of their own player. Next level up, my feeling would be that you would need to penalise them for going off their feet. So those are the kind of pictures that you can replay over a few times to yourself and go, yep, I'm clear in my mind. The next time I would I'm not happy with that, and they are not staying on their feet, or yes, I am absolutely comfortable with that picture, there's no issue, they haven't sealed off in my mind, or whatever it may be. But keep looking at those kind of tackle pictures and saying, well, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable as far as you're concerned.
Not that it's having any problems today.
Sorry, bit of poor camera work there. The cameraman was talking to a spectator. So good penalty signal, okay whistle, not great, not for someone now of your standing and where you want to be. We want to pick that up, make it really emphatic, stand out, differentiate yourself from the other okay referees at this level. Good positioning. So there you felt like you got caught up a little bit. You could have worked harder and actually gone out another 2 or 3 metres wider because the ball was under the control of ParaPlim.
Because I just yeah. So whereas I used to stop start, I said to sort of hold again. Just take 2 years ago, I probably stop it.
Yeah.
5:38 per game.
games there. It's more continuous, more playing time now. This season seems to be. Really we're getting that bit of compliance around the tackle area. Which means the ball just keeps moving.
Two left. Two.
So I'm going to move the camera, see if I can get a better shot of this kickoff. So I don't know if that filming picked that up, but that guy on the far side, I reckon, was that time was 3 or 4 metres in front. The time the actual kick was taken.
Penalty try. Get there, Junior! Over, Junes, over! Nice, Junior! Nice, Alright, let's go. Last one. Josh, 8 and 10. You got 8 and 10. Reverend. Let me see what sweep. 8 and 10. He's got first. Give me a big one. Last one, big one. Josh, JT, big one. Big one. Big one. Joshy, 10. Hold! Hold in! Go! Hold it, Rip. Hold it, Rip. There we go.
Oh, you would have known the